Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the beach, where we will be jumping directly into a fight with a giant BT. Well, maybe not directly, but pretty close. Let us make preparations for the fight. So I've actually fought this boss already. This is going to be the last bit of gameplay that I've experienced before I stopped playing. While I stopped playing as a non-stream, or a non-YouTube recording. Alright. Let's take a look at what we got. Let's get rid of these used blood grenades that I did a terrible job lobbying against the BTs in the last mission. Let us recycle, because is this game not just trying to teach people about the importance of walking and exercise, but also recycling? Let's see. My shoes are fine. I can move those into the grenade pouch. And those. No. The utility pouch has 2 out of 4. I could use more blood bags because I'll probably get damaged somehow during the fight. And I could use more guns. But the thing is, let's recycle that, actually. The thing is, like, the game does supply. It's not going to leave you empty-handed. Like, if you find yourself with no guns, you will receive guns from the tar. Do I need an electric rod? Why do we even have an electric rod? When did I pick one up? In the past, most likely. Let's see, the assault rifle can go on to the tool rack. All right. What are we going to make? We might want a couple more blood bags. Do we want 2 more guns? 1 more gun? And then maybe 1 more grenade, blood grenade. All right, the blood bags we can just throw into the utility pouch. The blood grenade. You know, might as well carry this in my hands. No. Yeah, I might as well store the materials. Why do I even have the materials in my locker if they are not stored somehow? Where is the gun I'm holding in my hand? I don't like that. That one. Let's offload it. And then load it back up. I don't like using the auto arrange cargo, because the auto arrange cargo is likely to like toss cargo onto your arms, and it just gets, it looks silly. Attached to suit. All right. We are ready for a fight now. Yep. We might take a bunch of screenshots. It's like, sir, you didn't start off horrifying enough. You need to up that. So my first attempt at this boss, I actually died. So let's see if I can manage this time without dying. Right into the tar pits. Right into the tar pits with ya. All right. Okay, let's run for a surface. We might as well just... Oh, never mind. Maybe this surface... And this guy takes a lot of hits. Okay, you know, I didn't even need to stand there anyway. I don't think I can't actually leave this zone. Which is fine. Okay, let's throw some blood grenades. Yeah, let's keep going with the blood grenades, actually. They seem to be pretty effective right now. Ah! I went too far. Oh. Sir. No. This is what kills you. No, Felix Andre. Son of a... I can't see myself, let alone the platform that is being devoured with me. Game. Really? Excuse me. Oh no. Is there... Oh jeez. Well... That was a huge load of crap. Okay. Let's hope that we don't find ourselves dealing with possibly not game-breaking, but highly inconvenient bugs. That occur when cameras and collision battle themselves out. Excuse me. Ah. Very rude. Those are my things that you're causing me to drop. And this is what I mean, like, sure, like, I did fabricate stuff to bring with me on this fight. But I didn't really need to bring... we can't... That's almost empty. No. Why? Equip. Oh my gosh. I dropped so much stuff. I don't even know how I... There we go. And I feel like... why am I crawling? There we go. I feel like a lot of it, like the difficulty in the combat in this game is... Pardon me. Like, I'm sure I'm to blame for some of it. But also, like, Sam is not... a combatant. He is not Call of Duty man. He is not Medal of Honor man. And that's fine. But sometimes, like, his actual controls can be a little bit stiff. No, hold on. We're a little bit too close for my comfort. I do like the fact that I can easily cancel out throws. I really don't need most of these. No. Guess we'll take some chiral crystals. No, spirits of my allies who just want to give me cool stuff and items. Getting vacuumed up into the void like they are nothing. Okay, I think he's dead. It's the slow motion that gave it away. We only earn 620 likes for defeating a giant BT. Damage taken by Sam, 150% or less. We succeeded at that. Fantastic. What is Bridge Link? What do you have to do to upgrade Bridge Link?
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Alright, now I've got way too much stuff. And I'm going to pick up so much stuff because, you know, I might as well. I don't want to... Kaisuke Debu's blood grenades to go for waste, for naught. Like, this is my own blood bag. And the Mad Noise blood bag. Is that more stuff over there? Do I really need to go grab more stuff? At the very least, like, it does seem as though certain elements of Death Stranding 1's leveling system, it's been such a long time that I almost forget that it did have... Like, when you started off the game, like, your ability to carry stuff in the first game and your ability to walk is just awful. Like... Oh, I can't go any higher? Okay, hold on. We're gonna look extremely goofy for a moment. There we go. We're gonna take that for the team so that Pelio's blood bag isn't left behind. But yeah, it's been so long since I've played the first game that I want to say you had like very specific stat building for just things from like hiking, and as you played more of the game, you got better at your character improved, and then you improved as a player, and somewhere between the two of those points, you found yourself with a Sam Porter Bridges that was very capable of walking short to long distances without falling over his own feet. Ooh, special American beer. We can't leave that behind. We're gonna have to organize ourselves again. Oh, are we at 89%? Oh, Oh no. We might have to leave something behind, or hold on. We are turning this into... let's offload that and that. Then, let's put the special American beer... There. Then... Nope. Nope, that's not working. This might have been the point in time in which I was thinking about the fact that the other day I had climbed up to the geothermal... Is it geothermal facility? Research facility with way too much stuff on my back. And it might have been this situation of me deciding I need to carry everything. I need to carry the guns I carried into battle. I need to carry the guns that I found in battle. I need to carry everything that is available to me. And so there might be it's still unclear as a player right now, that there is still that kind of leveling system that allows Sam to just kind of slowly improve. Over the course of the game. Like, am I going to be able to increase the amount of things that I can carry on my person at a given time? Stack them even higher. Stamina that lasts even longer. Thank you. Weatherstone guy, I think. All right, let's manage ourselves first. Do we have anything that is empty? Yes. We can recycle those easy enough. Let's see, we can put a blood bag into the utility pouch, and now our utility pouch is full. Now, here's the question. Do I keep these or do I recycle them? Well, this one I can... because they fill up ammo for you. Or I can just recycle a lot of these. Since, like, when am I going to be back here? Let's see, do we have grenades in our grenade pouch? I mean, I would imagine we do, considering how many grenades we don't. We only have one, and it's been used, partially. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll fill up our pouches. Let's see, that one's been partially used, so yeah, let's just recycle that. And just recycle everything else. Yeah. Blood bags aren't really worth that much, though. But I guess they are cheap. They're cheaper to make, so... Is that, like... Am I now at the point where I can't carry any more metals on me? Ah, here we go. Excess materials will be placed in the private locker at this location. All right. So in that case, you know, might as well start storing things. If I'm ever for some reason back here, there will be some guns. I appreciate the fact that Sam is readjusting himself with every single item I'm storing away. Alright, do I need anything else? Well, I can definitely deliver the special American beer.
Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
Oh yeah, I just dug it out of the tar pits. Probably still good. Not a beer drinker. I can see that, yeah. But you still appreciated the sentiment. I was going to say, did I get anything for that? I think Porter is just when you complete jobs in general. Maybe. But then how would that be different from service? Maybe servicemanship is the quality of the job?
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. kill yourself for our sakes. Order completed. Well done.
All right. We're going to need some more chiral tea if we expect to survive this adventure. Also interesting that we were watching a Deadman hologram, and he knew exactly when to pause, which makes me wonder if he has a flair for the dramatic, or had an idea of exactly when we would be there and what would happen when we did.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave.
No, just be like, "Hey Lou, what's that over there?" And then Lou turns around.
Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach.
Okay, we're going to have to stop for a second because I have no memory of what the Ha and Ka is. And I feel like at that point, this is kind of like one of those things that were like you experience it in the first Destiny and you're like, that wizard came from the moon. And you're like, sure. And then in the second Destiny, you're like, I'm fighting moon wizards. So you're like, because you're like, okay, this has become the foundation. We accept it. So it's like, what is ha and ka? It's maybe kind of sounded sillier towards the first one. But maybe I just did not try to accept it. So let's take a quick look. It is said that understanding life and death was already commonplace in ancient Egypt, where it is believed that even as the body wasted away, the soul lived on forever. Following Death Stranding, however, it has become necessary to dispose of a body once the soul has left, usually by incineration. If this is not done, the departed soul may return to the world in the form of a BT. I was going to say, none of this explains ha and ka. Okay. Death came to be defined as the separation of the person's ha from their ka. So your ka is the body, and your ha is your soul. Right. So you know you have I think, based on this description, you know you have a ka, but you might not have a ha? Is the issue that Deadman is having? Like, he has no soul. And because he has no soul, he thusly has no afterlife. Whereas everybody else can move on to the next plane. He is going to disappear.
I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out.
Ah, he's a Frankenstein's monster. I still need to watch his Frankenstein adaptation.
I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and placates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral, allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that Deadman is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
And thusly, there goes Guillermo del Toro's character of Deadman, written out of the story, but not out of our hearts. Still, it's surprising that both him and Nicholas Winding Refn, that they had such large roles in the first game. And I wonder if we're going to have a similar effect, like especially considering the way these two characters are, Deadman and Heartman. Like Deadman being a character who finds himself apprehensive of the grave, and Heartman who finds himself always like on the precipice of death, and literally going over again and again just to find himself alive one more time. So like I wonder if like the next time we find Heartman, it's going to be the last for him as well, thusly writing out both of these guest director characters. Whereas I imagine we're going to have a bigger role for, I forget the name of the director who does the Mad Max movies, and I still need to watch the newest one, the Furiosa. But first, before we worry about that, let us eat some cryptobiotes, drink some tea. Sam's hunger is somewhat satiated. Do I need to eat some more? Is there more cryptobiotes? Has Sam just been hungry this entire time? Am I starving him? Someone get this man some tacos, stat. All right. Now that we've had we're filled to filled to capacity with chiral tea. Let us take a shower, use the toilet, and then we could be on our way. Remember when pissing was a whole mechanic in Death Stranding 1? I don't remember that being really mentioned as a big feature in Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I currently have over 1,600 chiral crystals. Definitely been boosted by the boss fight. All right. I think we're still in tutorial area, so there isn't going to be too much exploration yet. I imagine once we get to Australia, then we can get some more just exploration under our belt. Because, like, if we look at the map, let's take a look and see if there's, like, I feel there's only so much that's available to us for this area. Also, maybe we should make,
about that message, Deadman.
replacement boots.
I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
I wonder how important it really is going to be to build anything in this area. All right, how are we going to get home from here? We got a long ways to go. So we'll just do a straight line. Yeah, that whole area is inaccessible. We'll head... Shall we head back through where we were before? Like, head to our timefall shelter. Go there. Like, the mountainous area also makes me feel a little reluctant to build the tri-cruiser, despite the fact that I'm sure I would appreciate... Ooh, they've got an off-roader. Having a vehicle to move around. You know, I might steal their...
Delivery route finalized.
No, we're still going.
Commencing route creation.
Let's go all the way over here. Like, we might build a bridge there. Sure, why not?
Delivery route finalized. This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words "For Lou" are written on it.
Attached chest. Backpack. Backpack again. Also backpack. Can't have enough backpack.
Are now available for fabrication.
You are now able to fabricate vehicles. Vehicles can be fabricated and stored in any facility that has a garage, such as distribution centers. Let's see how much it costs to fabricate a vehicle. For some reason, I was reading that as 2,200. 220 metals. Not that, yeah, it's not that bad. Let's see how far we get out with this tri-cruiser. All right.
Order accepted.
Now that we've reached this point, Everything beyond this point is going to be new to me. I have yet to even use a vehicle, so...
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
All right. Ah, somebody built a timefall shelter out here and a watchtower. Neat. That's always been the interesting thing about Death Stranding 1 is as the more you explore, the more you see all these other... Oh, and also I have not been reading up on anybody's posts. Thanks, Sam. I'm sorry about Deadman, but the important thing is you did what you needed to do. Somehow Lou must know as well. The kid seems really happy. We can't wait for you to come home. My friends are feeling better, or they're doing better thanks to these remote medical units. We got a lot of older people living here, so they're going to be really helpful. The chiral network is the gift that keeps on giving. So I started to talk about it, and then I got interrupted by a cutscene. The idea, like, one of the things on the main menu is the idea that, like, should we have connected? And one of the things that Deadman brings up is that all of these increased chiral connections caused the gates to open. Like, how is connecting everybody via the chiral network affecting the world around you? I checked out my baby as well. It stopped growing, but it seems to be doing well in there. I still don't know what's going on, but I feel less anxious than I did anyway. The chiral network's nothing short of miraculous, and it's all thanks to that Porter guy. Map filters. Okay. Oh, hold on. Gracias, Sam. You took care of that giant BT. I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the porter I originally gave it to ditched it when the huge BT showed up. The artist is a prepper who lives out in the mountains. I really love her paintings. She lives by herself, so I want to do something to make her life easier. You know, if you're into fashion, I think you and her are really going to get along. Huh. So is that an aid oh my gosh. All right, let's start taking requests. Can I? Yes. Ah, his name is Weatherstone. For some reason, I forgot that his name was Weatherstone, and I assumed it was the name of the facility. Although, like, having the tricycle is definitely going to make it a little bit easier for me to consider making trips. All right, let's head back to Alex Weatherstone, drop off his favorite coat. Although, to be fair, do you have, like, if you have a favorite jacket and you lost your favorite jacket?
Thanks for the help.
Like, wouldn't you be a little disappointed that you've lost your favorite jacket? And then I suppose while we're there, we could probably replenish our tri-cruiser's generator, or battery power. Hello. How do I get out of the vehicle? Vehicle controls. Square is exit vehicle. Oh yeah, and I never bothered to make new boots.
Welcome, Sam. Thanks for swinging by. We can always use the help. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
Yes, you. I think.
If only everyone was as kind as you.
Ah,
Take this data. You deserve it.
additional armor for the vehicle because I got enough likes. Fantastic.
You can claim more materials from our stores. A little perk you've more than earned.
Ah, nice.
Now displaying your current order grade.
This schematic is for additional armor that can be equipped to tri-cruisers. Provides added protection for the man in the driver's seat. For that extra peace of mind when you've got to cut through enemy territory. If you like the sound of that, try customizing your tri-cruiser with it. I'll see you around.
Order completed. Well done.
Increasing Sam's connection level with a facility will increase the quantity of materials available to use. Some facilities may also share new items or developments with you as well. You can check what will be shared by accessing the ring terminal and selecting Corpus Databank People. All right, let's make some new boots. And then get rid of the old ones. Actually, hold on. Let's store materials. Because now we can carry those metals on us. For a second, I forgot that I left all of these guns here.
As good as new to me.
That is an extremely complicated repair mechanism to repair your vehicle. All right, let's save our game. As you can see, we are now at the same spot. Technically, I'm slightly farther because I actually hopped on a vehicle and went off and claimed a sweet jacket. All right, we actually might mess around with the locations. That way, I might stop by the South Distribution Center to repair the vehicle. And then we have other aid requests. One unfinished map of long-lost ruins. Which is not terribly far from here, so that's fine. And then the handmade picture book that comforts mother and children is where? Huh. Okay. There we go. Absolute perfect driving. I will be slightly disappointed if it turns out this just needs to be driven right back. Right back to Weatherstone again. But that's my bad. Oh, yeah, interesting. Neat. I can donate to other porters if I wanted. Unfortunately, I left all of my guns back in my private locker. I apologize for the inconvenience. Fellow porter. Ah, Low Roar. They did the first game has quite a few songs from them. They did this song I'll Keep Coming. That was like the main song for the trailer of the original Death Stranding. Okay, so that's Benjamin Rivera's request. And he is at the C1 distribution center. That's good.
Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us.
You know, this is fine.
Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the caged up eyes. Nobody cares. Nobody knows.
We're doing good.
Just how it goes.
I feel like the me attempting to drive down that mountain versus the absolute fidelity of this game creates this kind of like odd combination of like, wow, this looks amazing, and wow, Sam looks incredibly terrible with his awful, awful driving. Like, it just emphasizes how goofy it looks because of how great everything else looks. And the like, at the very least, the animation is also still very smooth, so. I apologize, Low Roar. We're gonna have to interrupt you by stopping by Benjamin here. So that we can deliver what a map of long lost ruins. All right, yeah. No. I'm thinking, like, should I just use the container repair sprite? But that... See if that fixes the map of the long lost ruins. I don't think that worked. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that did anything. That's fine. At the very least, we know now we probably don't need to worry about trying to repair these random things we find.
Bienvenido, Sam. Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it.
We would not have survived without this map of long-lost ruins.
You're a cut above the rest, that's
Ooh,
for sure.
an EX grenade. A grenade that unleashes a cloud of anti-BT vapor on impact. The vapor lingers in the air, repelling gazers and hunters, and will even stop human foes in their tracks momentarily. A direct hit on a catcher will also cause them to move more slowly.
We've reserved more materials for you to use. Go ahead and take whatever you need.
Display your current porter grade.
I've shared with you the schematic for EX grenades. Fluids taken from Doom sufferers used to be required for their production.
I'm aware of this.
Develop methods to synthesize the necessary compounds.
You mentioned this the last time when we talked about the blood grenades.
These grenades aren't actually capable of taking down a BT, but they can be used to drive off gazers and slow down catchers. Temporarily, at least. This should give you more than enough time to get clear of BTs or to use other weapons to neutralize them. You'll figure out the most effective ways to use them, no doubt. Enjoy.
Fantastic.
It's just how it goes.
All right, we don't have to worry about any repairs. All right, so now we need to grab the 5 blended aromatic oils. And then we might have to dodge some bad guys to grab the book. Twice. Once on our way through and once on our way back. But I'm sure we'll be fully capable of doing that. Nope. Sorry. You have picked up lost cargo for delivery to a location that has not been connected to the chiral network. Delivering it may, Hold on, so where does it go? Is there another location we can go to? Hold on. The Boca. That sounds Australian. Okay. We might just get rid of it at some point. Thankfully, I can pick up items while driving around. I don't have to stop, get out of my vehicle. Can I pick up cryptobiotes while I'm driving around? Sam needs his food. Yes, I can.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
You know, that all is going to Benjamin Riviera, so I might as well just head back. Drop these off. And then worry about the book, because that's going to La Madre. Because I feel it's interesting, like, there's so much of this game is going to be spent just walking places, driving places. You have these big moments where you're, like, fighting BTs, but you're going to have much longer moments where you're driving around, climbing across mountains. Square is exit. Entrust cargo to other porters. I can do that.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Wait, where does the essential oils go? Or do I have to grab the... And where is it? Where are they supposed to be delivered? Oh no, they're going to Norberto Puente. My bad. So they're actually going to be going there. Okay. So I'll still want to go there. And then to Villa Libre. Okay. Okay. So now we might need to deal with some bad guys as we get to the children's book. Yeah. You know, you got some likes. Z1CBO.
Thank you, God. Thanks for the help.
Alright, where am I going? Alright, we can probably stay close to the mountains, wrap ourselves around that path, and maybe, just maybe, we will not see bad guys. Like, we've already picked up everything over there, so we don't need to worry about that.
Trouble nearby.
Looks like there's going to be trouble. Hello. How did they notice me? That was a non-violent... Can I drive into the water? Yes. Alright, so like, this is still... It seems to me like this is still technically like a big tutorial area. But people have been wandering around, building structures, upgrading the structures. They have not abandoned this place. There we go. The handmade picture book. All right. Now we can leave here, pass by those bandits again, possibly run over a couple bandits on our way. Non-violently, of course. I mean, maybe I could drive by Spider Town. Spiderville? Spideropolis? Ah, they use more battery when going through the water. That's more... That's fine. We can deal with that. I wonder if the spiders are just there for the mission and they clear out normally. Kind of like how there's an area up north that used to be a bandit camp. I probably should pick those up. Okay. Where am I? So that from here I can just go to Villa Libre and then east to Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Instead of going east to west and then back east again. Ah, the spiders.
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Is one of them carrying around a batch of chemicals on their back as if they were a porter? Like a spider porter? Coming into contact with a chiral creature drains your battery. So I shouldn't try to run over every single spider I see. I'll try to hold back. Although it doesn't seem to have drained my battery that much. Throw some EX grenades! Oh yeah! Go out in the wilderness, fight some BTs, throw some EX grenades! Alas, La Madre does not have any vehicle repair, but we can at least drop off the handmade picture book.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate the help. I will never know how you managed to track this down, but I am grateful to have it back.
All right, 3 stars.
A talented porter like yourself might appreciate this, no? I'll send you the necessary data. Give it a try. We have allocated more resources for you to use, if you need them. I hope it helps.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yeah, and the ability to carry more resources at any given time is always going to be beneficial, especially if you start building it up from the beginning.
You can charge it before delivering an attack, significantly increasing the damage inflicted. It's a bit more suited to experienced fighters, but I bet a guy like you will get the hang of it in no time. Let me know what you think later.
Thanks for letting me know that I'm not an experienced fighter. Alright. Hold on. Can we manage our cargo? Everything's looking a little bit haphazard there. But that's fine. It's in a vehicle. It's probably fine. Alright, we want to go way east to Ciudad. I am completely ignoring my route, which is fine. And I think it's important for the enjoyment of the game. The route is just a guide. Okay, that's the only other aid request. Oh, construction requests from other people, from other porters. That's neat. But yeah, it's just a guide. You won't be able to explore in any capacity if you're always following the straight lines given to you. The Helverine. Ah, look, somebody built a bridge. Nice. I don't think I need to use the bridge, but you know, and that's the fun part about Death Stranding 1. I didn't finish that thought, so let's do that. And what I think works better about Death Stranding 1 being just a full map, as opposed to like a bunch of separate areas. And is my concern about this game, is that because it's going to be a bunch of separate areas, we're not really going to have that same effect. Hello. Non-violence. He'll be fine. He'll just walk it off. He'll be like, oh geez, a vehicle just ran me. Because in the first game, like, as you're exploring and as you're expanding the chiral network, with each expansion of the chiral network, you're seeing more and more structures that other players have built. Like, you don't see it until you've expanded the chiral network beyond those areas. And you're seeing the projects that people have worked on, the roadways that people have built over across America. And as you're exploring further out, it might be difficult to explore out into the wilderness, but it becomes easier to explore in the other way around as the chiral network has expanded, because of those roadways and those bridges that other people have built before you. Very much for those that come after sort of situation. And if this game is focused on having a bunch of different separate areas, are we going to be able to actually experience that sort of sensation? Do these containers take damage while I'm driving? Do they take damage based on my bad driving?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. You? No, no, you can thank me more. I'm disappointed. We're still underneath 2 stars.
I'll see you around.
Order completed. Well done.
All right, what can we get rid of? Oh. Yeah, we can store all these. All right. And then let's repair the bike. With this overly convoluted bike repair setup. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's a lot.
Practically sparkling.
I will always support you. Safe drop hydration recommended.
Ah, bridge. Nice. Actually, hold on. That's Sevilla Libre. We don't need to go back there. For any reason at all. Okay, and then we have no more aid requests. Yeah, so let's head across the bridge. That was kindly built by someone who came before. And head back up north to Lou. To Fragile. I imagine we get roped into an Australian adventure hold on. There we go. Okay, I should note I can like bridges.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
I thought they were safe. I thought I was out. Even the BTs are holding me back. What are you? Huh.
Who the fuck are these guys?
That was my question. Okay, was that... No, that's not the only way past. Guys, pals. I'd stick around, but I've got places to be. My baby. Needs me. Let's see. Not sure I like this path. This is fine. No, no, this is fine, actually. Maybe this is fine. There we go. Fantastic. Excuse me? Serpentine. Serpentine. I don't even know what they're going to be shooting at me with. But, you know, might as well start serpentining. Maybe that's why all those... Oh, my. Okay. I was saved by some sort of mysterious ninja. Is a very Hideo Kojima sort of thing. No, this is more samurai. I was saved by a mysterious samurai who seems to shrug off bullets.
His deal.
That is an excellent... What was any of their deals? Like, we don't know who... Are these robot dogs that are barking? These other robots that were attacking us? This mysterious samurai who seems to be invincible. Oh my god.
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
Okay, I know. That's why I'm trying to get back home. I'm tempted. But no. We will carry on. We will get back home, see what we need to do. The simplest answer is maybe Fragile was incorrect, the UCA, but why would they be shooting at Fragile? It's possibly this third party that's come along. But also, who is the third party, and what do they want with Sam? What do they want with Lou? Ooh. You know, we might need that due to the shooting and the gun violence.
Almost there. Gotta stretch my legs.
No, you don't have to just stretch your legs.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside.
Going into an interior location definitely feels odd for Death Stranding. Even if it's just for a moment. Are these the footprints? Those look like they're going to the base, though. Am I overthinking? No, maybe we're looking at the wrong footprints. These are the footprints I'm looking for.
What the hell happened?
Wait, is Fragile just dead now?
Lou.
Okay. I was worried for a second. I'm like how many of the previous games cast are we just going to, like, immediately eliminate from the beginning of the game?
I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Yeah, having a baby in a stealth situation. Also, maybe, I was gonna say, maybe, Sam could have considered, like, alternate exits. But it seems like he kind of has. It seems to go to the same place, though.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Oh, so Lou was saved. But where did she send Lou? Not particularly far, I guess. Now, was that real or was that imagined? Because we didn't see any baby when we arrived.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Is Lou back to being dead? Huh.
Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? You can't. Because you're dead.
Just another strange day. Just another odd day in this being's strange life. Oh my. Alright, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Next time, we'll hopefully figure out what's going on with Lou. Is he dead for good? Like, he wasn't really living, I want to say, at the beginning of Death Stranding 1, so, as a bridge baby, but, you know, maybe we'll figure out who these people are that have attacked us, who's this mysterious samurai. But for now, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.